Hello there. There are a few questions I'd like to answer while checking in on my 12-month savings today. One of which is, where am I with this? Like, what progress have I made? It's been a while since I checked in, so I'm going to start with updating my tracker. So this is where I left off several months ago. I am going to enter all of the transactions that have occurred since the 8th of August. Today is November 2nd. We'll change it here as well. I tell you, my computer is so slow. I think it wants to be replaced during Black Friday this year. We'll replace this previous balance. August 15, I contributed $131.79 on August 15. $8.16. That came from a Rakuten payout. On August 17, I contributed $5.52. That was from an upside payout. And let me go ahead and bring you in a little bit closer here. I'll zoom out in just a moment. So on the 17th, I gave my bi-weekly contribution of $261. On the 26th, I contributed $94.16. On the 30th, $430. And on the 31st, I gained an interest payment of $15.46. 831 here, another bi-weekly payment of $261. Okay, that brings me to the end of August, now into September. So let's go 9/1, $5. That was a receipt hog payout. On the 14th, $261. Let's add some rows here. On the 28th, I contributed $261. On 9/29, I contributed my part-time payout. And on 9/30, received some interest from my Capital One account to round the month of September out. Now on to October. So 10/3, I got an upside payout of $5.86. On 10/12, $261 contributed. On 10/24, $3.91. I want to say that was an eBay product sold. On 10/25, $382.13 was a contribution I made. And then on 10/26, $261. One more line here for a November 1 contribution of $5, and that was a receipt hog payout. Let me make sure my formula right. Okay, let's make sure it covers all of that.
It was at this point Denisha realized her numbers didn't quite match up.
Okay, I didn't include some end of month, end of October contributions made. So let's add those here. Okay, so I'm adding on the 28th a deposit of $279.05. And because I have two checking accounts, $279.05 came from one of those accounts and another $279.05 came from a different checking account. That's on 10/31. And then my earned interest from my Capital One account came to $26.92. Okay, and so this is my current balance as it is in my account right now. So let's take a look at this amount. So the previous balance, again, we carried over from the other worksheet. So the current balance is $14,714.63. I have $11,780.89 left to save, but I have saved at a rate of 55.5%. Now, because in this part of the video, I want to get everything caught up, I'm going to update my other tracker as well.
So here it is. I realized after that last video, I hadn't colored in the envelopes for the August update. So I'm going to do that first. Back then, I had added $1,484 and some change to my savings. So I'm going to first update the tracker with that amount and then add today's amount. For today's video, I need to color in $3,337 worth of envelopes. Let me see how far that gets me. Nice. Take a look at that. A lot more color we're seeing. I am getting somewhere, though I do have a ways to go.
Now comes the reality check. Am I going to have 12 months saved by the end of the year? Let's see what it would take to get there. So I have 4 paychecks left in the year. So let's take this left to save amount and divide it by 4. That would mean per pay period through the rest of the year, I would have to contribute $2,945.22. And that's simply not doable. So that's a no. I will not meet this goal. And that's a bit of a bummer. I didn't check in nearly as much as I should have. I didn't really set myself up for success, and I know better than that. But I am going to still pat myself on the back because I made progress. And when I checked in July, I had a balance of approximately $9,900. That equaled about 4.5 months of living expenses. So let me check and see, with the balance I have now, how many months worth do I have? So let's see, I'm going to take this goal amount and divide it by 12. And then I'm going to take my current balance and divide it by this amount. Even though I didn't reach 12, again, I am over half of the way there, and I have close to 7 months of living expenses saved. And for that, I'm pretty proud. That does make me pretty proud because I made some progress. I did okay. I'm definitely going to evaluate if I'll continue tracking towards this 12 months next year. I do have some other goals floating around, so I'm not quite sure at this moment. I really wanted to see where I end up. Hopefully, I can at least make it to 7 months worth. Let's see what that looks like. If we take this amount times 7, okay, that comes to like another 700-800. That's definitely doable. Maybe I can land by the end of the year around 7 or 8 months worth. 8 months would be great. That would be 3/4 of the way there. Let's check out what that amount would be. Okay, so that's another few thousand, not quite 3,000. So here we have 7 months, and here we have 8 months. Let's see, I may shoot for contributing at least 8 months. It'll feel great to get 3/4 of the way there. So I'm gonna shoot for something that'll still make me proud to achieve by the end of the year. The 12 months, I'm not gonna make it, but maybe I'll make 8 months. Let's see. If you're interested in learning more about the trackers I'm using and maybe even pick up that envelope tracker for yourself, check out this video that's popped up on the screen. I'll see you next time.